Welcome to downtown Detroit and welcome inside Ford Field. Today we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions.
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, don't you bring it, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I wear, I think they're going too far. Downtown follows
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I'm like Madden, never spirited. Only restaurant is only Michelin. I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm born like a lavish Timberland. I'm getting paid.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shit. Bang, 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 bang. Left thing, 19.
Throwing to start this game. This is Cooper working the left side. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Cooper, 19. Come on. Hey. 19.
We'll go play action for Sanders. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. As the hook up again to Njoku. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Okay,
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
ready?
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
In formation for the Browns.
Fielded at the 11. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
17. Let's go.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, King. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
30-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Super. 180. Value one.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
They go play action with Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. Keeps on moving into the red zone. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after a up and good for Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Hits him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Let's go now. Back to 60, back to 60.
Tight end going in motion here. Sanders now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Move it, 19. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Steady Lions. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's Tillman. He's got it. He spins right by him. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They send a receiver in motion right. First and goal, Judkins. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Go, Reed. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey, pass to 80. Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
To the air, Sanders. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over on an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. It's when you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
At the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They just get the play off. Looking this fullback down. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, Carr. That's him on the quick hitter. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap here to go. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Great throw to a nice route catch to move with the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Like 20. 2 for 1.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
180. 2 for.
This is Gibbs on second down. And that one doesn't get him much. Even leaving a yard, it's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
12. What?
From the gun, Cobb. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. RZSL set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard run.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go, ladies.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
3rd and short here. Sanders. That one's caught by Tillman. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
1918.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And a man is there to knock that away. Trying to force one through there. Well, that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, check that. Street.
From the gun, it's 4. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Jenkins. Runs it ahead for 3, but doesn't get to the marker. This is 4th down.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 3 yards.
The Browns are lining up to punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
5, 9. Line 20. Hey, lift.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Jukes one defender. And they get to him 4 ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
To run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Shell. What? 180. 2.
Again, it's Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
180.
From the 37. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go. Line 20.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions with first and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes. Here we go. Tonight. Line 20.
Off to the air now. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. It's a design boot. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Again, Goff. This throw is caught. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here's Sanders now. pick six, the latest play pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this drive will start inside the 25. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go. Set.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A first and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty.
Right there, right there. Ready? 65, 6, roll, go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Khalif Raymond to return it. Juke the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Hey, let's go. 180.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Come on. 180.
Back to Gibbs now on second. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
20. Super.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
17. Like 20. What's up?
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Browns pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for his back to run forward. So second down coming up.
Here we go. Fix the Eagle.
Shotgun snap. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Lions have recovered it.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here's Goff on first and 10. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll get this up to his own 44. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 44 here on second down. With another one to Williams. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
We go to the 180.
Now gone. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. So that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
We go. Value by 20.
Running it with David Montgomery. And his short gain gets them a new set of down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, ball at the 36. They go play action with Goff. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
11.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces 4th down.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. 3rd downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass, you want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback. I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, in this case with 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
I'm not flying. Ready? 70, Timberwolf.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you can run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Hey, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
18, pioneer.
Sanders now on third down. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
Fourth down.
Sanders going to throw on fourth. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing. With a much better field position without it. Snakes at the turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's down. The ball is out. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Check.
180.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yes, sir. 75, clean. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Has it in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gibbs scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
38, Browns nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Play action, Sanders. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on. Hey. Pass all 80. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
I call call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
70.
Third down run from Judkins. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
70 Lions. Hey, fight wing.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
First down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
60 by 6.
Another one for Judkins. Driving across the 15-yard line. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk set.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He loses the football. Going the other way. Lions have it. So they do take over after the fumble block. They're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Okay, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just need an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill tip, like 20.
It's not on the ground with Gibbs. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
You could just feel it, right off the snap. You just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Sanders setting the pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And the Lions into a nickel set for third down.
Come on. Hey, wrap the old lady.
They kick the running back in motion. Third and long here for Sanders. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll go. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Yes, sir. Like 20.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This is Gibbs on second down. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up third and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions on their way to their third win of the year. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
We go to the like 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
8-yard loss.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
In the draw here with Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of the first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19 target.
Go play action for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Ford. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
They can make the loss 1 point closer at least. And it's up and good, and they'll get one last tally in the final act of this ball game. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And this thing of